Today on Loganly Adventures, my husband Jeroen and I explore Nicaragua's romantic city Grenada, as well as the volcanic island of Ometepe in the middle of Lake Nicaragua. This is the Masaya Volcano, which is incredible. It's super dark now, so I'm using my phone's flash so you can see me. But I have to show you it in photos because it's kind of, I'll show you a video of what you can see. It's like the lava forming, like literally this is closest you can get in Nicaragua to like the volcano crater, and looking down at the actual lava itself. This volcano is often called the mouth of hell due to the glowing lava visible inside the Santiago crater, especially right now at night, along with constant smoke and sulfur gases rising from below. And historically, the volcano was sacred to the indigenous people and feared by the Spanish colonizers, who even placed a cross near the crater to ward off evil spirits. Now today, Masaya Volcano is closely monitored due to its volcanic activity, of course, but as you can see, it offers this rare chance to safely witness molten lava, making it just such a powerful and unforgettable experience of Nicaragua's intense volcanic landscape. Hola amigos and Loki Bears. This morning we are in Grenada, Nicaragua. That is not Grenada, Spain. We've been there, done that. But now this is Nicaragua. So we're going to be exploring the historical colonial town of Grenada here in Nicaragua before driving over to Ometepe, which are this beautiful, I'll show you, this island is like super beautiful with two volcanoes in Nicaragua. But first let's check out this beautiful city slash town. Just starting off with a little breakfast at our accommodation in Grenada by this gorgeous garden with a fountain. And look at this orange juice. There's just an air of romance in Grenada with colorful and laid-back colonial vibe that just feels very different from the edgier energy of Leon, the city that we were just in the previous vlog, which you should definitely check out if you haven't already. This is one of the oldest cities in the Americas, North, Central, South, and that history shows in its beautifully preserved Spanish colonial architecture with all these pastel colored buildings, grand churches, and shaded interior courtyards. Just walking through Grenada feels so calm and picturesque with its horse-drawn carriages, leafy plazas, and streets that open up towards Lake Nicaragua, which we'll be heading to later on. This is the central part of Grenada, and let me tell you, this city is so beautiful. I love this yellow color that they use all around. Look at this church, look at the cathedral, it's so beautiful. Wow. And of course the architecture is just so well preserved, which adds that touch of timelessness to it as we wander the streets. And there's like food stalls around, as you can see here. People are already out and about, just enjoying this morning in Grenada. Wow, this church. Now you'll have to watch my video on Leon City in Nicaragua, because Leon is the like historical rival to Grenada. And you have to see the two different cities in my videos and then see which one do you prefer or which one do you think reigns supreme, because I certainly have an opinion about it. But I don't know if I should share it, because I just never like pitting one against the other, because I like to see cities as their own things. But I mean, they were rivals, so it's interesting. Lots of what? Look at all the horse-drawn carriages lined up. It adds to the old world charm of Grenada. I mean, like, so many horse-drawn carriages. I feel like I'm back in like the Gilded Age. Well, the colonial age here. But they're just so cool. Like how they're all like, literally they're lined up in their own parking spot. It's cool to note that Grenada is one of the oldest colonial towns in all of the Americas. So it's quite like, feels really cool to just walk around in such a well-preserved city with horse-drawn carriages that locals take. Y'all, it's getting hot already, so I just need a little drinky drink to cool down. So let's go into this cafe and order something. Ooh, this looks cute. I really love how many hidden courtyards and inner gardens there are in Grenada, and you can just pop in. Like, I mean, there's a security guard outside, but when you just pop in, they don't mind. At least for not this one. And there's art all around here. The art of the horse-drawn carriage. See different paintings all around. This one is of Grenada as well. Oh, there's like, look at these vintage photos of Grenada. It literally looks the same as it does today. That's how incredibly well preserved this town is. Now don't forget, Grenada is also a lakeside town. Yep, so it's right by the lake as well. And look out here. Oh my god, there's people swimming. The water looks so rough. And they are just chillaxing in the water. Look at that. Look at these two. Wow. If it wasn't for the horizon, it wouldn't even feel like a lake. It would feel like the ocean to me. But, woo, the breeze, y'all. This makes for a good beach day. We're at the beach. Speaking of the lake, I think we're ready for the other lake, Ometepe. So Ometepe is an island in a lake. So it's a volcanic island in a lake. So it's really cool on the map. Let me just show you that. On the map, there's like, you see like there's this lake, and in the lake there's an island, but then on the island there's two volcanoes. So I've never seen anything like that in the world, and I can't wait to see that in person. Thank you. made it just on time to the boat to Ometepe. So the ferry actually doesn't leave till like an hour from now, but we really wanted to get as soon as possible to Ometepe. So there's a little boat. So as you see, a lot of locals are on the boat. We're like the only travelers on here. So we're grabbing the boat, Ometepe, and it leaves in like 5 minutes. So we'll see. I hope the journey is not as rough as the water looks, but I think that hope is far-reaching. Girl, that boat trip was wild. Like, water was coming in from the windows. Water was coming in from the ceiling. How is that even possible? From the ceiling and from the floors. Like, we had to raise our feet. Like, that was crazy. That was wild. But as you can see, we made it to Ometepe. So I'm really excited because that was an hour and 20 minutes of a very choppy water boat ride, but wow, we did it. Now this is where we are in Moyogalpa, which is the main city as we arrive to Ometepe. And then we're gonna drive on. Y'all, we don't stay in luxury places all the time, and you know that. This is another example. Ometepe. Roughing it with our fans, but this is island life, baby.
This is back brake, this is front brake, and this is the handbrake. Now the culvert is in neutral, it's impossible to move. Why? The handbrake is on. You want to...
We got an ATV for Ometepe. Oh, hola. We got an ATV for Ometepe. You can get motorbikes, scooters, but this is quite a unique way to drive around the island. So we figured, why not? Look at this monster ATV. Okay, I'm gonna hop on, and then we're gonna hit the road.
Ready for the adventure.
Yes, our adventure in Ometepe.
Nice.
This is island life. Feels so warm, so breezy. We're just going through. We're obviously leaving the city. Oh, I'll go. We're leaving the city lights behind to hit up the nature. But first, I'm hungry, so we're gonna find some place to eat along the way. So apparently we're like driving really slow. It may not look it, and it may not feel like it for me either, but we're driving slow because there's a lot of animals apparently, of course, like potholes and everything all around the island. So we're just taking it easy. La Isla Bonita. We come real close to these cowlings here. Ometepe definitely has a calm, almost mystical vibe to it that feels slower and more connected to nature than anywhere else in Nicaragua. Driving around on our ATVs, we learned that the island is deeply rooted in pre-Columbian and indigenous culture, with ancient petroglyphs, stone statues, and legends that just ties the land and volcanoes together. You also have a lot of yoga retreats on Ometepe, eco lodges, and small family-run guest house that contribute to this introspective, wellness-focused feel of the island, while activities like ATVing keep things gently adventurous. And Ometepe is definitely earthy and soulful if you want a place to slow down, unplug, and feel closely connected to nature. This is a great view of the volcano.
Yeah.
From here.
Lots of people taking it easy.
Yeah, what a light. We've arrived to Playa Mango. This spot has a quiet, just off the grid and deeply peaceful vibe. It's tucked away on the island's eastern side, and for me, it feels a bit remote and more untouched, while still lake water and iconic volcano views surround ourselves here. And instead of waves and surf culture, the atmosphere is all about calm swims, paddleboarding, and watching the light change over Lake Nicaragua, with Concepcion volcano rising dramatically in the background. Here we're having pineapple fried rice, which is a comfort food for me, while soaking in this gorgeous golden hour. I mean, look at this light. This is what I mean by the light. And also, we're ordering a plate of ceviche because that's both Jeroen and I favorite dishes to have here.
This sunlight is giving.
It's so giving. Now we hit the dirt road portion of the ride on the island. Perfect for the ATV. This is a common occurrence, waiting for the cow to cross. We're parking our ATV there, and then now we're making the hike up to the waterfall. So this is San Ramon Waterfalls on Ometepe, and it's quite famous for, you can swim at the base. I'm excited to see what it's like, but it's an hour trek up. Made it! Oh my god, y'all, what you can't see through the screen is the humidity, okay? I don't know what's the weather. The humidity is, look at this shirt. Oh, it's dark green. It's a light green shirt, it's dark green now. The humidity got me sweating, dripping, oh ma. So, but we made it, and the waterfall is so beautiful. There's a little pool that you can swim here. And then the waterfall itself, this is great blessed breeze coming from it. So I'm just cooling down by the water. So worth it. It was worth it. Even though it nearly killed me. Climbing up and having all the humidity. Check out the rocks. Rains are never like this. Down from the waterfall and driving by the lake. It's so stunning. The water is glistening. Oof, that dirt road was not playing around. Y'all went from all sweaty from the waterfall hike to now all dusty and dirty, but that is the ATV life on Ometepe. But now we are so hungry, so there's this place called Chocolate Paradise that specializes in chocolate from the chocolate grown in Central America. So of course we have to check it out and just have like a nice rest pit stop by the water, as you can see. Wow, this is what I need after a day of a whole morning of hiking and like driving through the dusty, bumpy, rocky roads, which we expected. That's why we got an ATV, but it's more tiring than you think, y'all, with the heat. But now sitting by the water, it is so tranquilo at this cacao bar, chocolate cafe. Alright, so we got some chocolate drink with cocoa, some coconut in it, which, oh my god, check this out, just check this out. Wow, I can have 20 of these. I literally can have a picture right now. That's all. And then we got this passion fruit cheesecake with chocolate as well. How incredible this looks. Oh my goodness. And with this view and this breeze, this is everything right here. This is why they have hyped up Ometepe to me. Wow, this is just what we needed. The passion fruit is so good with the chocolate. Just getting our gas topped up, refilled now. But it's so cool driving around the island because you realize that Nicaragua is a baseball nation. So unlike their cousins, their neighbors in Central America and South America that's obsessed with football, here the obsession is baseball. You see so many teams playing in different fields. Baseball is pretty cool to see, as well as all these trucks harvesting huge barrels of plantains. Woo, that's the baseball match happening. is Punta Jesus Maria, which is a black sand beach here in Ometepe. And it is, of course, gorgeous, just like the rest of the island. As you can see, there's locals swimming in the lake. There's locals running around, little kids by the huts. It makes for a very beautiful afternoon chillage. Check this out, just pure black sand. That's a wrap on Ometepe, and then that's also a wrap on Nicaragua. We have wrapped up our adventures in this beautiful country. Perhaps in the future we'll be back, but we're going to continue our Central American road trip. So stay tuned, leave me a comment below, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a like because there's more adventures throughout Central America coming our way.